I gotta do an intro and I just put a chip in my mouth.
Oh, they're good.
These are great. I love these.
Yum.
I'm ready. She gained instant fame when 70 million people watched her in an eye-popping Doritos ad during the Super Bowl. You guys remember this? She has since been named one of People magazine's 50 most beautiful people, and she co-hosts the UPN show America's Greatest Pets. Will you please welcome Landry.
Gorgeous. You are absolutely gorgeous.
What are these?
You know what?
I've not tasted this flavor before.
Okay, take a bite.
It's
like
amazing.
It's off from commercial.
Aren't these?
What are these called?
Grew up on. This is the smoky red hot barbecue, and they're like, Allie, you know, they pay you money to say this, but I swear, these are my favorite.
Everyone in the audience gets some.
I know.
And
they're great.
we give them gifts and everything, but when they got Doritos, they went crazy.
Okay, wait. Now look,
All right.
Donny has a little something in the corner of his mouth, and like I had to do in the commercial, you have to do like the move. You know, you have to do this.
Okay.
Okay,
here we
other
go.
side.
This
Do
side?
this. Got it. Good.
I think you're better at it, Allie.
Yeah, you're much better.
No,
Did you really catch them in your mouth like that, or was that special effects?
Okay. The first commercial was the 3Ds, so they were like little puffs and small enough to actually catch in the mouth. But I didn't have to eat them. I didn't eat like probably one during the first commercial when we shot it.
That's the one that aired during the Super Bowl?
It was all computer generated into my mouth. There you go.
So you didn't have to catch them?
No. And that was all about catching, you know, I had to bite, chomp like I was, you know, actually catching it. But this one, you know, is all about the bite. And these I actually like better.
Yeah, these are great.
Now, is this the one where they're all in the, all the guys have the umbrellas?
This is
in the library.
One in the library.
Yes.
Right. These commercials, everybody.
Great
Yeah,
commercial.
this is the one in the library. So that was a fun one to shoot. Actually, I like the laundromat better because I was more active and I got to, you know, do the splits. And,
Right.
You know,
How
it was
did you
clever.
audition for that?
So funny that when you go to a commercial audition, you know, they have thousands of, you know, so many girls. And I think they were casting this one in New York and LA. And they said, Allie, you know, you need to go in for this thing. And I'm thinking, you know, I really don't feel like going. So I blew off the first one. And they said, you know, they still didn't find the girl, so you need to go in. So I go, and of course, there's, you know, 20, 30 girls there, and you know, they're all beautiful or whatever. So they tell us they want us to like dance around to this James Bond music, you know, and pretend we're catching something in our mouth. I didn't know what that, I didn't know, you know, it was a 3D chip or anything.
Right.
And I do some pretty cool like flips and like a front flip type thing and like a cartwheel split like in a small space. So I did it for them, and I guess that's how they kind of worked the
Great
commercial.
story. Did you have any idea when they said, okay, you're the one we want? Did you have any idea that this would be the thing that catapulted your career?
It'd be so huge.
Everything changed after that commercial. And I had only been, I mean, I've only been in LA for maybe 3 years. So I had never even watched a Super Bowl before.
Where did you
I'm
grow up?
from Louisiana, Cajun country in Louisiana.
Louisiana!
That's why you like
That's why I like the
spicy
spicy red hot barbecue
Yeah,
chips.
of course.
So there you go.
So what was it like growing up there? Was it pretty normal?
You
or?
know, it was great because I have like you guys, I have a really big family.
How
And
many
that
children?
makes, well, in my family there's only 3, but there's probably 28, 29 aunts and uncles and like,
that's
you know,
great.
Very cool.
50 first cousins. But the cool thing is that everybody lives like 30 miles from each other. So our favorite thing to do, you know, is you go to your aunt's house and you visit and whatnot. So
And eat
I love
Doritos.
that. And eat Doritos, there you go.
You also won was it Miss USA pageant?
I won Miss USA in '96. And that's how
That's
I
great.
Well, you were Miss Louisiana first.
I was Miss Louisiana first, and the only reason I did it was because I was in Louisiana in college, and I wanted to skip a few steps, you know, in the career path,
Yeah.
and I wanted
Just
to
get
be,
right to
I
it.
wanted to be a host of a show. That's what I wanted to do.
Well, Marie,
and
feeling
but it
sick?
all changed. No,
Am I feeling sick?
no, she looks great. No, she looks great. If we can only all look like this when we're
No.
pregnant.
Now, I have to ask you this because I've met a lot of different pageants. Do you have to wear your crown everywhere?
You know what?
Or I should say, did you have to?
They didn't let us wear it everywhere. We only got to wear it like on special events. But the funny thing for me was, it wasn't, I mean, the best night for me was, I guess, the night that I won, you know, because it's like, you know,
Gotta be
families there,
exciting.
it's pretty
Yeah,
exciting.
right.
But then after, you know, it's a job. It's a total job.
Oh, it is a job.
And I had to
What-
carry
what
this
if-
crown around in this
I was
case.
going to say, don't they have a case?
Yeah, like this
and-
big black case that, you know, you walk in the airport, people like the security guards stop you, like open it up because it looks like, you know, you have arms or something.
So it's
in
not
it.
all glamorous. There's a lot of work
No.
involved in
A
this.
matter of fact, the first crown I lost, you know, lost the black case
You
in
did?
an airport.
How?
I know they thought that's something, you know, I could see the security guards like all coming around the
Where
box.
did you leave it?
I think it's like an Atlanta airport or something. And the second one,
But I
I
mean,
stepped
where-
on and crushed it
No,
accidentally.
no.
Yeah. And the third one, my mom has it, so there you go.
Oh, that's great. Oh, they let you keep it.
Yeah, they let you keep one.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So it's fun.
I would go, now how do I swim in this?
I know, everybody tried. I know, I had pictures of my grandfather with it on his head. And
Tell us about the UPN show you're doing, America's Greatest,
Pets. I do a show called America's Greatest Pets on
And you're
UPN.
co-hosting this,
Are you an
right?
animal
co-host
lover?
the show. I am. Yeah, I grew up with animals,
Right.
you know, on a farm in Louisiana. And it's such a positive show to do. You know, there's not many things that are on television right now that are positive, and everybody loves animals, so it's a really nice thing for me to
We have a clip from the show.
Let's see.
So
Let's
here
watch
it is.
it right behind you.
Here.
This is Bill. He's a veiled chameleon.
He looks kind of like Bart Simpson, sort of, huh?
This is a male.
How can you tell?
The males have the bigger cornice on the top here.
Oh, really?
And the females is not quite as big.
And he even has little spikes on his back.
And another way to tell he's a male, his name is Bill.
Bill?
That's pretty good.
Jules is on our show.
Jules, yeah, that's
Jules
my
been on our
mom.
show. Yeah, he brings all kinds of animals.
Terrific pets.
It's on UPN
You've
Friday
been
nights
Friday
at
nights,
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's great.
Ali Landry, thank you so much.
And thank Allie for your Doritos.
We'll be right back right after this. Hey, throw it in the middle. Come on.
I gotta break down a lot. I don't think these are that much.
Hot R&B